Good evening of Aliana I'm Aliana and welcome to Ti-Ratana Vihara Friday Sutta discussion by Bante Dr. Ganggodawila Chandima. Before we start our class, there is an announcement that we will postpone the next week class due to Vesak Day float procession in Ti-Ratana Vihara Aman Perdana Klang from 5:30 p.m. till 11 p.m. Kuala Lumpur time. Everyone is welcome to join in the event and celebrate the Vesak Day together. Therefore, Sutta discussion class will be resumed on the 5th of June 2026. Today is the day 176 of this series of Sutta discussion, which is the fourth class of Dakkhiṇāvibhaṅga Sutta. Tonight's topic is 7 Sahadana offerings or Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. This Sutta discussion series is sponsored by Ti-Ratana Vihara Aman Perdana, and Dakkhiṇāvibhaṅga Sutta is the 17th Sutta that have been chosen by Bante Chandima for this Sutta discussion series. If you have missed the previous classes, please check on Ti-Ratana Vihara Aman Perdana YouTube channel for previous videos. Newcomers are always welcome, so please share about this class with others and whoever that wish to join the class via Zoom, where we can engage directly with Bante, can contact the Vihara administrator for further information. Friday Sutta discussion is always broadcast live on Ti-Ratana Vihara Facebook channel on every Friday evening from 8:30 p.m. till 10 p.m. Kuala Lumpur time. Now let me introduce to you our speaker, Bante Dr. Ganggodawila Chandima, who was the professor for Buddhist philosophy in the Department of Philosophy at Ateneo de Manila University, Philippines. His recent peer-reviewed article, Socrates and Early Buddhist Medical Ethics, Foundation of Moral Reasoning in the Care of the Body and Mind,
the best way.
A journal of ideas and culture of Ateneo de Manila University. Bante also presented his latest research at the annual meeting of American Academy of Religion or AAR in Boston, USA, in a paper titled Custodian Without Ordination, the Ghanaian Tradition and Monastic Succession in 17th Century of Sri Lanka. Bante is also a senior advisor to Patisota, a Pura Dharma organization that hosts a weekly online Pali reading class, Sutta discussion, Dharma talks, and a variety of other Dharma activities. His Dharma works can be accessed at www.patisota.blogspot.com, and we can also follow Bante at Patisota Facebook account. Without further ado, once again, Bante, we welcome once again Bante, and as always, thank you very much for the wonderful guidance teaching. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Aliana, for the introduction again. Good evening, Dhamma friends. Welcome back to TRE Friday Sutta discussion, day 176. So let us start off our Sutta discussion by paying respect to Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhassa. So, as Aliana mentioned, that we are postponing our next class, 29th, right? 29th class. May 29 will be cancelled due to the activities, especially I had float and the Vihara. And we are going to continue our class again on June 5th. So, Today we are going to move on to the Saṅghika Dāna, right? This is what we are going to study about. And we discussed about personal Dāna last Friday. May I know what the personal Dāna like? The number of, how many personal Dāna are there?
14 Bante.
14 Dāna. So what is the minimum, maybe the least level of personal Dāna that you can give?
to animal.
Animals.
Animals, right? So what will happen to you when you feed an animal? What will happen to you when you feed an animal?
We get the benefit
It
of
is 104
times
but
life.
they will
When you feed an animal will come back to you,
Hey, go away.
right? Isn't it? You feed a dog will come back to you. Give me the food. Animals like that, right? They know who is giving food, who is not giving food. But anyways, when you give when you feed animal, maybe anything, any animal,
Bante,
that-
your little
Ah.
voice.
yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Your little Bante.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So,
Sorry, Bante, today seem a bit soft, the sound.
oh, really? How about now? Better? It's
Yes.
better, right?
Yes,
Better,
Bante.
better. Yes.
Okay. So I was asking, what will happen when you feed an animal? No? That was the question before. Perhaps you might have missed that question. When you
Yes.
feed an animal, usually animals tend to follow us, right? Because they know that we are giving food. Perhaps we can give food back in. And spiritually, what is happening is that when you give some food, things like that, to an animal, it will come after us for number of our next life, if we happen to be living that long. So how many lives will the good karma of feeding an animal come with us?
100.
100,000.
So little, right?
100.
So
100.
little.
100.
Yeah, so little, right?
1,000. You say 100,000.
No, 100-fold.
100,
100-fold.
100, right? So what should you do? When you feed 5 dogs, huh? What will happen to you? You think that it will be multiplied by 5?
No.
So it will come. Maybe you are getting more good karma in the 100 years, in the same 100 years, in multiple ways. And then, what is the next level of the personal Dāna? The next level after animal?
To Jana.
Immoral.
What kind of putujana?
Immoral.
Immoral.
Immoral. Bad ethical conduct.
Immoral. Those who have precepts time to time, sometimes they may not have precepts. So, when you give things, when you feed, when you offer things like that, when you give, such dana activities will create good karma for how many lifetimes?
1,000-fold.
1,000-fold.
1,000 lifetimes. Now, if you are really selfish about everything, you will give up all the animals at this point because 1,000. One packet of rice to a human, get 1,000. In order to get that, I have to feed a dog or animal every life, right? So 1,000 is one giving, get 1,000, and good karma will come back to you for 1,000 lifetimes. Then, what is the framework of the personal Dāna level? After that,
Virtuous
Ethical.
ordinary person.
Huh?
Virtuous
Ethical.
ordinary
Ethical,
person.
ordinary person.
Virtuous.
Virtuous, ordinary
Virtuous
Now
person.
we go back to the sutta here at this point. Yeah, let's go to the Pali. Has to start from here. Ti-Ratana, right? This is number 1. Animal. Then Putujjana Dussīli. Immoral Putujjana. Putujjana Sīlavanti. Then the 4th one. Bahirake Kāmesu Vitarāga.
Virtuous.
Huh?
Free from sensual lust.
Virtuous.
Who are they?
Outsider.
Ordinary.
Outsider.
Ordinary.
Outsider.
Free from sensual virtuous. Who are virtuous?
Non-Buddhist free from
Non-Buddhist means
sexual
free
lust.
from sensual lust.
Actually, we can say anyone, even outside Buddhism, who has less or maybe who is free from raga.
Practice
Right?
Brahma.
There may be many people. They may not be Buddhist, maybe Hindu, maybe Christian, maybe Catholic, we never know. Perhaps Islam too. We never know. Who knows? There are good people everywhere, right? But the thing here is that when someone is working on minimizing, reducing kamaraga, that person can come from Buddhist background and from non-Buddhist background. Right? So then this is the 4th, right? 4th personal Dāna. And then the 5th one, then the Magga and Phala, right? Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami, right? Arahant and all that. But let's take a look at the numbers here, right? Here we can see the numbers. Start from the animals, right? Ti-Ratana Dāna Sataguna, right? Sataguna Dakkhiṇā Pāṭika Kankita 100 lifetimes. Putujjane Dāna Dattva, I think Putujjana Dussīle Dāna Dattva Sahasraguna 1000, right? Putujjana Sīlavante Dāna Dattva Sata Sahasraguni Dakkhiṇā Pāṭika Kankitappa. Sata Sahasraguni, as you can see, 100,000, right? 100,000. This number. Then, when you are able to give some offering, something to someone, even outside Buddhist order, maybe inside Buddhist order, Kāmesu Vitarāgi Dāna Dattva Koti Satasahasra Guna. This is a very incalculable number, right? Koti Satasahasra Guna Dakkhiṇā Pāṭika. Now, the problem here is, there is something interesting that we need to understand here. Vitaraga. Now, normally when you know Vitaraga means Arahant, right? Normally when you understand Vitaraga, definitely a thought will cross your mind to say that these are Arahants only. No, there are Vitaragins outside the Buddhist code. But keep in mind that they are not Arahants. Okay? They are not Arahant because they still might not be enlightened. You know, when you are attaining jhanas, it is said that in order to go to the first jhana, you are supposed to, I mean, if you are practicing as such, you're supposed to overcome kamaraga. Basically, it is talking about panchanivana, 5 hindrances. So that means there are people who are doing that even as Hindu or any such people. So there are Vitaragins. That means as of this point, what you need to know is that this Vitaraga requirement creates lots of good karma, right? So when you are giving or offering anything to someone, supposing that they are free from raga, even temporary, in a temporary situation, that can create a lot of good karma as a personal dakkhiṇā. And then the list keeps going. And Buddha even is trying to say that after, when you are, if you are able to find out a sotapanna phala, someone like who's like a sotapanna, then the good karmas are asankheya, appameya. That means, appameya means appameya, immeasurable, right? Oh, incalculable. So, can there be sotapannas in other religious orders as well?
Yes.
Huh? Sotapannas?
Sotapannas.
Aryas, they are Aryas.
Aryas.
Can they exist in other religions? Because in order to become a Sotapanna, you must have unshakable saddha about Buddha Dhamma Saṅgha.
So that means
Then
now
there is a problem.
especially in
There may be
Buddhist.
Vitaragins who can be there. Vitaragins can be there. No lust. But in order to get to Sotapatti, one has to believe in the Buddha Dhamma Saṅgha.
Mm.
Right? So there is no such a person outside Buddhism. That is when there's a Pali word for this, Gotrabhu. This is a very interesting Pali word. Now, Gotrabhu means you are changing your lineage from a lay person, Putujjana, into Arya. Real Arya. There are some other Aryas, but real Arya. The true Arya. Okay, anyway, now this is what I want you to think about again. So there are 14 personal Dāna offerings. Now, what we learn out of these 14 personal Dāna offerings? Did we say that we have to choose one or the other? One person over the other person? Well, how we ended up our Sutta discussion last Friday? What did we say?
We do the Dāna, the significance.
Maybe I have to perhaps up my volume. Yeah. Okay. How did we end up our discussion last Friday about these 14 personal? What was our conclusion about these 14 personal dakkhiṇā? Were we saying that something is better than the other person?
Yeah, Bhante, while we know this at the back of our minds, but we must also remember what the Buddha said. If people knew the importance of giving dana, we will never even eat without sharing. So if any opportunity, we should give.
Yeah. Opportunity is the most important thing. But we know that there are 14 ways to do it when it comes to personal dana. So whenever you have an opportunity. But let me ask you this question. You have double opportunities, a dog and a sotapan, in case. How would you do that? Maybe 3 opportunities at the same time. Dog, cat, anagami.
Give to Anagami.
Definitely anagami.
Anagami over to
Yeah.
the cat and dog. No, you are going
Definitely
to serve.
anagami.
You are going to help everyone. Because you are going to grab all these opportunities.
Yeah.
Not that, hey, today no dana for you. Today anagami. Maybe if I don't find anagami, I will give you something, right? That's not our way. That's our metta, right? So we are going to grab all these opportunities in the best possible way according to the time. That's how we ended up. So we didn't say that you have to do the best, rather than we say support animals and support other beings, but at the same time, what will create good karmas that can come along with you in this samsara, because we never know when we are going to end this samsara. We can say I'm going to enlighten, but what if it is not happening? What is our backup?
But Bhante, we
Right.
won't know whether a person is an anagami or you know, whether they are enlightened. So it will be based on what others say. Oh, that monk is an arahat. Then we all rush to give dana to him. I've done that a lot in the past. I say, oh, this is a highly developed monk or highly developed even layperson, and you know, so it will be just based on that. We can't judge, right, Bante?
We cannot judge. We cannot judge about this thing. But what we are supposed to do is, we are looking for those who are cultivating Sila Samadhi Panya, or who have already cultivated Sila Samadhi Panya, attain Nibbana. So, I mean, when you cultivate, you will feel something about it. Sometimes there are lay people, they never cultivate very much. They look for the people who have cultivated, who are cultivated. Right? It might not be possible for you to feel it. That is one way to look at it. Second is that even you are cultivating, maybe you are not able to have a sense of this idea who is Sotapanna or who is not. At that point, that's why I'm telling you, grab all these opportunities. Perhaps in your Dana activity, you may have served someone who is Sotapanna. Who knows?
That we don't know.
We
Yeah.
No, we don't know is the opportunity actually.
Yeah.
When you know, you only serve the certain people. When you don't know, that benefit of the doubt is the opportunity over here. Okay, so you keep giving. So when you keep giving, you may have given to someone like that. Who knows? Right? I think I shared with you a story, right? Some time ago. Remember, there was a story I shared with you, a real story. There was a Thai lady in Los Angeles. I think this incident happened 20 years ago. And she has been serving all these homeless people time to time in her capacity. And she at that time she owned a restaurant, Thai food. So what happened? After some time, her restaurant uh, was robbed by a number of thieves. Actually, so actually they were even shooting restaurant workers. At a certain point, they were able to get into the manager's place, her place as well. And they were almost going to shoot her. And one person in that gang said to the other shooters, thieves, don't kill this lady. They asked why. She had fed us in downtown Los Angeles few times. So we have to leave her. Let's go. Let's take the stuff and go. Let's take the cash history and let's leave fast. And she was sharing this story later. If I had not fed these people, who later became very bad people in the city, I would have died already. That's why when you do good things, sometimes the people who want to do bad things for you, they will not do bad things for you. Now, say for instance, you are in a society, you are trying to be good to everybody in your capacity, keeping your boundaries. One day, like let's say one day, there are a lot of opportunities for certain people to be bad to you with other people about you. Maybe a few others are trying to talk bad about you, and that person that you helped supported is also a big voice in that group. And at that point, that particular person who you supported, even by giving a toffee, maybe a chocolate, maybe one small meal, is also going to engage in the conversation. Perhaps the way how he or she might be connected to that code, that group, at that point will be different. That's why we need to be good to everybody. Right? In the same way, I take that narrative into Dana activity. So just give Dana, as much as possible. Where you get an opportunity, you do it. Right? Because all these people are surviving in different formats. Right? And then you will be supported in whatever the way. Even sometimes, some people are saying that, I've been really supporting my friends, not about Saṅgha members, supporting my relatives, my friends, but they never helped me. But I felt I've been supported by other people insofar as I supported these friends. right? So that means all these actions are creating, results in peace. So anyway, now at this point, how we ended up, our last discussion was to grab all the opportunities, support creating boundaries, and do those personal done. There's nothing wrong about it. Today, we are moving on to learning about Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. Okay, this Pali word has to be distinguished now. Earlier, we discussed Patipuggalika Dakkhiṇā. Patipuggalika means personal. Patipuggalika Dakkhiṇā means Dāna activity. And today, we are moving on to Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. How many? Satta. 7. Okay. So I think I'm going to ask someone to read. Okay, up to this point, this will be the end. From where? Okay. From here. Okay, so who would like to read this part? Later we will pick up everything, every section. So please raise your virtual hand to read this. Who would like to read? Is it Alison?
Right?
Alison?
Hello.
Would you like to read, Alison? Sister Alison?
No.
I thought you are trying to read, so I'll give you the chance. Okay, who would like to read? Who is that? Sister Padma, yes. Please go ahead. Maybe I will, perhaps I will ask you to stop at the 7th one. Then I will ask someone else to read rest. Yeah, Sattako Panimananda. Yes. Yes, Sister Annie, Padma, please go ahead.
All right. Sattako Panimananda Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā Katama Satta Buddha Pamukhe Ubato Saṅghe Dāna Deti Ayam Patama Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā Tathagate Parinibhute Ubato Saṅghe Dāna Deti Ayam Duttiya Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā Bhikkhu Saṅghe Dāna Deti Ayam Tattiya Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā Bhikkhuni Saṅghe Dāna Deti Ayam Chatutti Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā Etakame Bhikkhu cha Bhikkhuniyo cha Saṅgato Urisattati Dāna Deti Ayam Pachami Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā Etakame Bhikkhu Saṅgato Urisattati Dāna Deti Ayam Chatti Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā Etakame Bhikkhuniyo Saṅgato Urisattati Dāna Deti Ayam Sattami Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā.
Okay. We will ask someone else to read from that point. Okay, so who would like to read the rest? Very short area. Please raise your virtual hand. Yeah, please raise your virtual hand. A very short, I think perhaps 4 sentences, perhaps. Okay, yes, Polly, let's go ahead. Start from Bobby Santia.
Thank you, Bantu.
Yes.
Bhavi Santiko Panananda Anatgata Madanang Gotra Buno Kasava Kanta Dusila Papa Dhamma Insu Dusilesu Sanggang Udisa Adanam Dasanti
Sanggang Uddisa.
Utisa
Danang.
Danang Dasanti Tada Pahang Ananda Saṅghagatang Dakkhiṇā asangkeyang apa meyang wadami. Na tuewahang ananda kenachi pariyayena Saṅghagataya Dakkhiṇāya Patipugalikang Danang. Mahapalatarang Wadami.
Adam. Okay, great.
Thank you, Mante.
All right. I think this is the section that we are learning because we have one more to go. These are the 4 ways to purify the Dana. So we are going to take that part today. So we are now going to the note to discuss all that. 7 Saṅgha Dana offerings. So Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. So today you have to distinguish Dakkhiṇā. Dakkhiṇā means Dana activity. As twofold. That means you can do a personal Dakkhiṇā or you can do a Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. Okay.
Oh,
And we
Saṅgha.
discussed about personal Dakkhiṇā part, 14 types of personal Dakkhiṇā. We learn who they are and how we are creating good karma. And today we are learning
Bante,
how to create.
volume is very low. It's soft.
Is the volume very soft?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. How is it now?
Okay.
Okay,
How is
Bante.
it now? Better?
Better.
Okay. Right. Okay. So today we are learning how what will happen to us when we are doing the Dakkhiṇā to the Saṅgha members. Okay? This is what we are learning. And there are 7 types of Saṅghika, what you call Dakkhiṇā. Okay. This photo is about someone called Kāsāva Kanta. This one we discuss in the, it's here. This part, we will learn about these kinds of Saṅgha members later. Okay. Ananda, there are these 7 Dana offerings given to the Saṅgha, Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā, what 7? Now, when I read these 7 Dana, Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā, I want you to understand what kind of the Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā you have been doing so far. I will ask you at the end. That means you look at these 7, individually figure out what kind of Saṅghika Dakkhiṇā you have been doing so far in your life. Number 1, offering to the dual Saṅgha with the Buddha at its head. Dual Saṅgha. Now, you know, long time ago I discussed with you that Saṅgha means basically those who have been following to become a Sotapanna, who became a Sotapanna. And is the sound very soft again?
Okay, Bante.
Okay.
Can hear you clearly.
Okay, Bante.
It's okay, Bante.
It's okay?
Okay.
I can check
Yes,
again.
yes. Yes. Yes.
Better, right?
It's
Better.
okay, Bante.
Okay, good. All right. So, now remember I discussed with you about Saṅgha members. In that analysis about Saṅgha members, we discussed that Saṅgha basically means, Saṅgha, what do you call, in the deepest explanation means those who are on the path or those who have already attained the fruit, right? Sotapanna Magga, Sotapanna Phala, Sakadagami Magga, Sakadagami Phala, Anagami Magga, Anagami Phala, and Arahanta Magga, Arahanta Phala. But we don't know, just like we discussed earlier, whether there are Sotapannas or anybody like that in the list that we are doing the Saṅgha Dana with. That's why the Buddha says, so we will have to physically understand, Saṅgha members from outside, that these are the Saṅgha members in our cultural sense. That's why the Buddha says here, when you say Saṅgha, basically we understand Saṅgha as monks and nuns, bhikkhu and bhikkhuni. The upasaka upasika category, they are not in the identifiable version because we don't know who attains Sotapatti, who is on that path to become. So that's why here it is said the first Saṅghika Dāna, the first Saṅghika Dāna here is Buddha Pamukhe Ubatu Saṅghe Dānaṁ Deti Ayam Patama Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. That means Buddha Pamukhe Ubatu Saṅghe. Ubatu Saṅghe means Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni. Okay. Who are the Ubatu Saṅgha? Bhikkhu and Bhikkhuni. But Buddha Pamukhe. Buddha Pamukhe means with the Buddha. Ayam Patama Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. May I ask, the voice is still not okay? Is it clear to all of you? Okay, good. Now, what does it mean by Ubatu Saṅgha with the Buddha? The Buddha must be present. Can you give this Dāna now in today's world?
No.
You cannot do this now. Right? So, definitely, none of us have done this Dāna in this life. We never know about our past life. We haven't done this. This is the first Saṅghika Dāna. Also, I could tell you, this is the highest Saṅghika Dāna that you can do. Okay, so offering to the Saṅgha members, both Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni with the Buddha at the same time. Okay, and the second one, offering to the dual Saṅgha, same Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni, after the Buddha's Parinibbāna. Okay. Tathāgate Parinibbute Ubatu Saṅghe Dānaṁ Deti. What does it mean? What does that mean?
It means without the Buddha,
Huh?
after the Buddha passing away in Parinibbana, that means
Now the Buddha is not anymore. Buddha is not anymore. But you are offering to the both monks and nuns.
and
No, that is the
bhikkhuni.
second highest Saṅghika Dāna. That means every time you want to offer Dāna, you have to find out a Bhikkhuni. Right?
Yes.
Monk and a nun at the same time. Actually, we have to learn about the important aspects of these things behind the scene. Because Bhikkhunis were not existing for most part of the Buddha's time. But Buddha used Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni at the same time. You can offer Dāna to Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni at the same time. That is the second highest Dāna. And then, but now we understand Buddha's Parinibbāna, Tathāgate Parinibbute. When the Buddha passed away, one gives Dāna to both dual Saṅgha, Bhikkhu Bhikkhuni. Second highest Dāna. Third, Bhikkhu Saṅghe Dānaṁ Deti Ayam Tatiya Saṅgha Dakkhiṇā. Bhikkhu Saṅghe means giving Dāna to Bhikkhus. Bhikkhus means Saṅgha members. That means monks. So may I know whether you have been doing that second highest Dāna, Saṅgha Dāna, Dakkhiṇā? Have you offered Dāna to both monks and nuns at the same time?
Yes.
So this is the second highest Dāna. The third highest Dāna is offering only monks, large number of monks. That's the third highest Dāna, Saṅghika Dāna. Okay, all these are Saṅghika Dānas. The fourth one, Bhikkhuni Saṅghe Dānaṁ Deti. You cannot find out monks, so you offer to nuns only. That is not the highest, like offering to the Saṅgha only. That is the fourth, right? Fourth highest Saṅghika Dāna. So, have you done that? Have you only offered to nuns sometimes?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
So the
Bhante.
fourth highest Saṅghika Dāna. Okay, there's an order here. And then the fifth highest, offering by requesting monks and nuns from the Saṅgha. We have to discuss this. Ettaka means this many. Ettaka means bhikkhu. This many bhikkhu, bhikkhuniyo. This many monks, this many bhikkhunis. I want this many monks, this many bhikkhunis. Just Saṅghagato uddisatanti dānam deti. One gives a dana saying, may this number of monks and nuns be appointed from the Saṅgha for me. That's the fifth type. Actually, when you give dana, this is how you have been giving dana to monks, right? You cannot serve the whole monks, right? Can you? Can you offer dana to the, because I'm talking a very typical Buddhist temple during the Buddhist time, where there were 100 monks or more monks. You go to the temple, you invite all the monks over to your house. It might be not possible because your house might be a small place. You cannot prepare the dana in your house. Maybe you bring the food to the temple. Perhaps you have to spend a little bit more to serve all these Saṅgha members. Actually, many devotees are giving dana in this fifth way. That means they go to the temple, they tell the monk, Bhante, I need 6 monks on May 28 for our house dana. Right? Now here we don't have big temples. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 monks sometime, right? Only maybe 1 or 2 viharas where they have some seasonal monks. But normally, even in Sri Lanka, devotee goes to the temple. The devotee wants to give a dana to the late mother. Okay. So the devotee thinks, what is my budget? And what is the space that I can accommodate in my house for the number of monks? Okay. So then in this case, the devotee understands, Dayaka understands that I have to offer to both monks and nuns, but I cannot serve all these monks and nuns. So I have to tell the head monk or chief monk that I need 5 monks, 5 nuns, 2 monks, 2 nuns. So this is what you call the fifth highest dana. Have you done that in the past? Huh? Tell me if you have done. Then I
Yes.
know you haven't done it. Or you have done it. Have you done that before?
Yes.
Have you invited, I need 2 monks to my house, 3 monks to my house? But unfortunately, have you done that in the both ways? I need 2 Saṅgha members, monks and 2 nuns. I think you haven't done it.
No,
Perhaps.
not either.
You haven't done it. You only ask from the monk side.
Yes, no
This
nuns.
fifth highest dana is when you, perhaps in this case, you invite nunnery, you invite the temple, and both, both are coming to your house. Because you don't find monks and nuns together in the temple, right? Nowadays. Nuns live in their nunnery, monks live in their temple, vihara. So this is a very, organized kind of dana. Okay, fifth highest dana, you invite the monks' temple, asking this many monks, and you invite nunnery, asking from them, I need this many number of nuns, and they both come to your house, or you go to a certain place to offer. Then the sixth Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā, offering by requesting monks from the Saṅgha. Ettakame bhikkhu Saṅghagato uddisatanti. Have you done that? This is what you have been doing for the most part. You need 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, right? Have you done that before? Have you?
Yes,
You have been doing
Bhante.
it, right? This is what you've been doing. The 6th highest dana, in the order. 7th dana is offering by requesting nuns, this many nuns, not monks. Ettaka, this many, bhikkhuniyo, nuns, Saṅghagato satati danan deti. One gives a dana saying, may this number of nuns be appointed from the Saṅgha form. Okay, let's go back again. Number 1, the highest dana, In order for you to do the highest dana, Buddha must be present. Number two, the second highest dana is you can do it with both nuns, monks and nuns together. The third highest dana,
Bhikkhu.
you offer
only-
only to monks, but you cannot select this many monks for giving this dana. That means you should be able to give dana to every monk in the temple.
Every month.
You give an open invitation. Can a normal devotee do that?
Mm,
Very difficult, right? There are 100 monks in the temple and you invite all, it's an open invitation to my house. It's difficult, but very challenging, but some people may do it. And the fourth highest is offering to the bhikkhunis, also an open invitation to the nunnery, right? Number of any number. The fifth one is a selected invitation requesting this many monks, this many nuns together. Sixth one, also selected, in this case only monks, this many monks. Seventh, Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā, also selective invitation, this many nuns from the nunnery. Okay, any questions so far before we proceed to the next? Any question? No question, right?
Mm.
Now going to aim all these 7 danas as much as possible from tomorrow. Of course, the first one is missing. The first one you can't do it. But in some later Buddhist thoughts, post-canonical works, in the last 300, 400, last 7, 8 centuries, some certain senior monks, they have written books by saying, Tittante nibbute chapi samechitte samangpala. This Pali stanza, I was sharing with you only 2 lines. Even the Buddha is living or dead, if you have the same mindset that I'm going to offer to the Buddha, you are receiving the same amount of good karma. But it is not going to be okay with this Dakkhiṇāvibhaṅga Sutta, because it is very particular in saying that Buddha must exist, because the second dana is when the Buddha is already not anymore with us. Right? Right. Any question? Yes, Melin, you have a question?
Sukhihotu Bante. Bante, one of the practices we do is when there's dana, we may donate an amount to the temple management, and then sometimes we may bring a bit of additional dishes. Is the giving money considered dana in that sense? Is it as meritorious compared to cooking the food?
Yeah, now here, what we are seeing in the Dakkhiṇāvibhaṅga Suttas, 7 types of Saṅghika Dakkhiṇā is that supporting Saṅgha members, monks, nuns with the Buddha. Now we cannot talk about the money, because at that time money was not that instrumental in offering, right? This Ampao culture, nothing was available at that time. Even the Buddha asked monks not to accept gold, silver, diamond, anything. Why was it? Some monks were robbed by the thieves on the street and the places. And we also don't know how the temples were managed exactly. Do you know any information about that from any source? Now these temples, Jetavanarama, Veluvanarama, how they manage? How they manage their rooms? How they manage their sala halls? We have no information about it that much. So, in today's world, it's better lay people take it over and they manage it, so Sangha members can practice, right? But we don't hear information about how Jetavanarama's management happened. Perhaps during that time, such things were not necessary. So that's why we understand Melin's question from the background that today, temple is a different place. Temple has to be managed, right? Somebody has to manage the income and expenses, all that, to make it a better place, to sustain the place. So devotees might think that, let's say this way, I cannot cook food for the Saṅgha members. Let's say you have money to offer at the same time to one temple for the whole 20 monks, the whole monks over there, all the number of monks. And also you have money to support a nunnery where there are 20, 30 nuns also. So now you are asking, by offering financial assistance, donation to the temple for the Dāna, let's say tomorrow you are working and you are donating to the temple, both monks vihara and then the nuns nunnery, the what do you call, considerable money for their Dāna. Yes, I mean, we can say so. Yes, you are supporting this idea. You are creating a Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. Because we look at it in the modern world, little different from how it was happening during the Buddha's time. Monks and nuns are coming with their Pindapata bowls and you are offering, because we cannot imagine that in today's world every day. Right? Especially with the viharas you are supporting. Right? Now, even if you take Pindapata activity, can the monks do that every day in the city temples? Thailand, yes. But in other countries, it might be little difficult.
Difficult, yeah,
It might be
difficult.
difficult. We have to understand that. Thailand, it's a culture. But even in Sri Lanka, I mean, it might be difficult. I mean, the village, it might be okay, right? But there are a lot of challenges, not like the Buddha's time. So that's why, to answer the question, I can say yes, because you are supporting tomorrow's Dāna, breakfast Dāna of the Vihara for 20 monks, all the monks, and 20 nuns in another nunnery. So you are doing it. I can say yes, you are doing that.
Okay, thank you, Bante. Thank you, Bante.
Clarified.
Yes. Now, there are no questions at this point. We are moving on to the next section. Now, the next section, as I said earlier, teaches us something very important. Earlier we were talking about immoral humans, right?
Mm.
We did not talk about immoral Saṅgha members, right? Immoral humans. So here, now the Buddha teaches, Bhavisanti ko panananta anagata madhanam gotra buno kasava kanta dussila papa dhamma. Bhavisanti means, this is a future tense in
Future tense.
Pali. Will be, right? There will be ananda, anagata, adana, times. Adana means time. Gotrabunu kasava kanta. Kasava kanta. Kasava means? Kasava?
Robe,
What robe is that?
saffron robe,
Saffron robe.
chivara.
Kasava. Saffron robe. But the problem is, normally the chivara is around the body, right?
Kashapa.
Now this chivara is where? Where is the chivara going to be? Whatever the clothing like chivara going to be. These people, kanta, around the neck. So don't worry. One day if you happen to see a monk wearing nothing for the chest and wearing the robe around the neck, Buddha had predicted about it, right? Kasava kanta. They don't wear a robe to cover the whole body. They only cover, now here definitely not a robe, because robe is a very, I would say, a very big cloth, right? Perhaps a small saffron type of a piece of a garment cloth. They are only covering the neck, right? Have you seen people like that? Have you seen people who are only covering their neck with a dress?
No.
There are people, right? Not monks, huh?
Ah,
There are people who are getting dressed like that,
Lay people.
right? So there will be monks like that one day when the Buddha Sasana is going to end.
Decline.
Why, may I ask you, why is the Buddha Sasana going to end if it is such a good thing? If the Buddha Sasana, Buddha's order, is such a very good thing, very beneficial for everybody, right? And giving lots of support to us, why is the Buddha saying it will go to an end one day? What is the point?
It will decline.
Why it is going to decline? If everything is good, we are trying level best.
Anicca.
It is
Anicca.
also anicca. Buddha's
Anicca.
same teachings are relevant to Buddha's people too.
Mm.
Right? So it's nothing irrelevant. Now, when we talk about, say, for instance, when you see certain things, scandal or something not nice stuff about Buddha Sasana or people or Saṅgha members, don't worry, they are all anicca, right?
Sure.
But when you think, no, Buddha Sasana is permanent, it has to be like that, we are carving the Tipitaka on the rocks,
Mm.
right? Recently, I've been to a temple. I don't want to mention the name, and I went to the shrine. I went to the shrine hall, and the people who are demonstrating me told, under this Buddha statue, we have buried another number of Buddha statues under the ground.
Ayo.
I said, why is that? One day this whole temple is demolished by whoever the people. Then when they are going to find out the remains, another Buddhist culture, they will find out all these Buddha statues under the ground. I said that is also anicca, So it's very interesting. So they have already buried Buddha statues under the ground. The huge Buddha statue and the same place under the ground. I mean, we don't have to say anything bad about them, the shape, but when we know that nothing is beyond anicca, we have to understand. Right? That's why the Buddha said, you will offer to persons, 14 persons, your dana. Also, you will try to offer Saṅgha Dāna, or 7 types of Saṅgha Dāna. But one day, you will not be able to do any of this dana.
Oh.
Why? At that point, at that time, there are no Saṅgha members. No bhikkhuni, yeah? Oh, of course, no bhikkhuni, no monk as well. At that time, you will see someone who is called kasava. The garment, the robe, or whatever the part of the robe is around the neck.
Oh.
Somebody like this,
Mm.
right?
A little picture of it.
Perhaps could be a little different.
Mm.
This kind of a person. But now the interesting thing here is that dussila, they are not having precepts. They are doing things that are not supposed to be done. But you know what the Buddha is saying now? Tesu dussilesu sanghang uddissa dānaṁ dassanti. Even to those immoral people, so-called monks who are wearing only a small part of the robe around the neck, people don't know. People just offer their dana to them. Why people offer to them?
Oh, the rope.
Because no, they don't know. They don't know other monks. No monks at that time. No Saṅgha members at that time. The only Saṅgha members they find are those people. It's like Bahya Daruchiri, right? Remember the story of Bahya Daruchiri? Bahya Daruchiri, that man who was in a ship, and then what happened? Ship was wrecked, and then he managed to come to the shore of the ocean, and he was making a kind of a dress
Bark.
the bark of a bark, and then people started thinking, this must be an arahant. Why? He is not wearing the normal robe. So when people see a different kind of monk, they immediately believe this is not a normal monk, maybe arahant.
Oh.
You have to respect him. So what happened? Everybody started respecting. Say, this must be a very new arahant. That's why he's wearing a robe with this bark, wooden kind of stuff. And you know what happened? After offering Pindapat to him, they offered him the real robes.
Oh.
the real robes. Then he said, no, I don't accept these things, because he knew if he is going to put that on, then people will stop respecting him.
Oh.
So he wants to cheat people, like keep cheating people. That's the point. One of the friends in a previous life came to him, said, "You are not a real Arahant. You should go see the Buddha in Savatthi," right? Anyway, I'm telling you, like, people start believing any strange thing in the form of spirituality. Right? There may be a lot of opportunities for people to be spiritually cheated. No? We are getting cheated by scammers in today's world as much as possible. But what if you are cheated spiritually? Can you be cheated spiritually? Only when you don't know the real Dharma, you can be cheated by anybody. In the form
Bogus
of
monk,
blessings.
Bante.
In the form
Bogus
of,
monk.
huh?
Bogus monk.
No, not even them. I
Cults,
mean,
Bhante, cults,
not even
cults.
them. I mean, by anybody.
Mm.
Because when you don't learn the Dhamma properly, that's why we are doing these sutta studies, right? And we go and learn what is really happening in the text. At least we have a base to understand, right? So there are a lot of opportunities for us to be cheated spiritually. So we have to be very careful, right? It can be a Saṅgha member, a fake Saṅgha member. It can be a book. It can be a talisman. It can be a group of people who are creating Buddhism as a cult, right? It can be many things. That's why it's very important to learn Dhamma. So you know that this is really not what we learn in Buddhism, right? Okay. So now there are people who happen to respect these Kāsāvakanta monks at that time, thinking that we are offering to Saṅgha members. Actually, this is very interesting. Now, even today, when you are thinking that we don't know about the recipients of our Dāna, if that question was posed to me, what I always say is that don't worry, because you are offering by reflecting on the Saṅgha members who were around the Buddha, who are everywhere in the world at this point, and who will become future Saṅgha members. Don't have to worry about whether they are this and that. Because Buddha also talk about Kāsāvakanta monks. Even someone is offering to Kāsāvakanta monk thinking that I'm offering physically to Kāsāvakanta, but mentally I'm offering to all Saṅgha members. What does the Buddha say? Still you are creating so many good karma. As you can see here, the next one is
Creating.
Tadāpahang ānanda Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā asaṅkheyyang appameyyang vada. Even then, Ananda, I say that a dana given to the Saṅgha is incalculable, immeasurable. Even someone is offering that through the Kāsāvakanta monks. So now from today, what are you supposed to think about your recipient Saṅgha members? Do you have to worry about them?
No.
No.
You don't have to worry about them. Just you never have to worry about. Buddha has clearly said if you have the Saṅgha mentality, if you really offer into real Saṅgha, doesn't matter who you are offering, right? But you never make a statement out of that, right? You just offer because you are not going to gossip about these things. You are not going to discuss these things with other people, right? That is not good for you as well, because you know it doesn't matter. I offer, right? All right, and then now this statement gives a very interesting point about the difference between personal dana and Saṅgha dana. Nattve vāhaṁ ānanda kenaci pariyāye Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇāya Pāti Puggalikam Dāna Mahapala Taram Vadam. And yet, Ananda, I do not say that a dana given to an individual. What kind of individual is that?
Personal one.
14 personal dana offerings. That's what this is referring to. It's not actually fruitful when you have the opportunity to give to the Saṅgha. So what does it mean? It means while you are giving personal offerings, dana, you always have to look for Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇās. 7 types of Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇās. The first one you cannot do because Buddha is not anymore. At least the rest of the 6. In the samsara, all these 7. If you meet a Buddha one day, right? It's better to aim for this thing. That could be a higher way to give a dana. All right. So now we are moving on to the final part. There are few
Offering to-
notes. We will take the first note. Offering to one intending the whole Saṅgha. Even if a junior monk, an unlearned monk, or even a morally weak monk. Are these problems to you?
No.
But for some people, they are samanera, why to give dana to you?
No.
Right? Sometimes people might think that, we have to only give to a certain person. Samanera. Or maybe you are not a really good monk who is knowing some Dhamma, unlearned. Or perhaps the third one is you are immoral. Actually, devotees don't have to concern about these things. Because when you are going to concern about these things, what will happen to you? You have lots of doubts creating within you. You have doubts, worries. Will I get this results properly? Actually, when you are giving dana, you should never have regrets, right? But if you create a doubt, you will create regrets, worries. Okay? So you are going to offer. You don't mind about any of those things. Even if a junior monk, an unlearned monk, or even a morally weak monk receives a dana on behalf of the Saṅgha, because you are offering to that person by thinking Saṅgha. The merit or good karma of that dana can still become immeasurable. This Pali word, asankheya. Where is it? Asankheya. Cannot count. Because the intention of your intention, Daika's intention, is directed towards the Saṅgha as a collective institution, Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā, not merely toward the individual monk. Therefore, there is no problem in offering to a single monk like personal dana also, because you are supposed to cultivate that you offering this to entire Saṅgha, even you offer the personal dana.
Yeah.
Okay? Even when you offer the personal dana, behind your mind, what should happen is that I'm offering to all the Saṅgha. This is very interesting. If you go to some very old temples, I'm talking Anuradhapura time temples, very, very old, perhaps 12th century, 11th century, even before that time, 7th. Sometimes you can see some inscriptions, rock inscriptions, different inscriptions. And we can see some of the words still appearing in what you call Prakrit language, early Sinhala language. Say, somebody, whoever the person, is offering this temple to Agata, Anagata, Chatudisa Saṅgha. The devotee has offered the temple to monks who have come to that place during the offering, who have not come but will come to this temple one day. The devotee has offered the temple to all the Saṅgha members. Is this the ideal in today's world? Can any monk move around any temple in today's world? Even if we take the Theravada tradition, it's possible?
Possible, yes.
Supposed to be.
Yes.
But sometimes it might not be, because there are so many sects and then so many brackets, right? The way how the traditions have come up. But at that time, whoever the devotee donor offered the temple, not to one monk,
Community of monks.
offered the temple to any Upasampada monk. But in today's world, because we have a different situation, there are different issues, then Saṅgha members stick to their own discretion to accommodate Sangha members. Right? But anyway, when you offer anything, you have to offer in that open way. Do an open Dāna invitation. Not you are going to be very much selected in that sense, if possible. But even if you do a personal Dāna sometimes you have to give a personal Dāna, don't worry. You give it in a way that you offer that personal Sangha member, but thinking, may this be an offering to all the Sangha members. All right, because of the timing, I will only discuss briefly about the points. I will leave you to ask more questions because of that. Number 2, the famous example of Kasava Kantaka. The sutta predicts a future period when only people wearing pieces of saffron cloth around their neck, Kasava Kanta, those monks, will remain monks in appearance but not necessarily in conduct. Yet even Dāna made to such Kasava Kanta in the name of the Saṅgha, okay? Your offering in the name of the Saṅgha can still bear immense fruit, good karma, if the donor's mind, the Ayaka's mind, directed towards the Saṅgha itself. Now, what does it mean? The Buddha really knew his sasana will decline. Buddhism anticipated the decline of the sasana, yet still preserved the principle of communal merit. It's like the 17th century Sri Lankan monks. I don't know whether you have studied about them. In Sri Lanka, during the British time, even before the British, I think I'm talking during the Dutch time, between the Dutch and the British time, in the 17th century, there was a group of monks. They are called Ganinase. Okay, what is the name of them? Ganinase. These monks were having a hybrid life. Morning and evening, morning, afternoon, they are in the house with their spouse. Evening, they come to the temple to do the service. Okay, they are called Ganinase. So this group of monks were the monks at that time in Sri Lanka. You don't find any monk like that. So what happened? There was one monk, Samanera Saranankara. He approached the king at that time in Sri Lanka, 17th century. He asked, now Mahavihara monks are not anymore in Sri Lanka. So can you ask from the Siamese kingdom in Thailand to send some monks from Thailand to Sri Lanka? And what happened? There were political unrest happened during that time. The Sri Lankan king at that time managed to send an errand to Siamese kingdom through the Dutch company. At that time, the marital affairs were done by the Dutch company in the Indian Ocean to Siamese kingdom. And then because of their support, they were able to bring Venerable Upali from Thailand. Now the Sri Lankan Buddhist order started not from the Anuradhapura time. It was started from Venerable Upali and Venerable Sarananka. But when you ask about Sri Lankan Sangha members, did you have a broken period of Sanghas? No. Our Sangha thing went to Sukhothai and it came back with Venerable Upali back to Sri Lanka. They will try to defend that. But there was a slight gap between that. I'm trying to tell you, even during the couple of centuries before, something like Kasava Kantaka happened. So even people offered to them. The Ayakas in Sri Lanka at that time, they offered to these monks, Ganinase. All right, so third one, why does merit still arise even if the monk receiving the offering is immoral? Because of the intention, right? Intention really matters. Because your intention has to be pure before the Dāna, during the Dāna, after the Dāna to the Sangha members. Does this teaching mean morality no longer matters for monks? No, morality matters. The Buddha strongly criticized immoral Sangha members. However, he also recognized that institutions, Buddhist temples, viharas, can survive despite imperfect manners. The teaching protects devotees from losing saddha, or saddha here, completely because of individual failures. You go to a vihara, something happens to one monk, and then you are not very happy, you will never go back to that temple. Actually, somebody's problem, you destroy your saddha, right? Has that happened to some devotees? They are going to a vihara for many years, decades. All of a sudden, something happened, right? Then that person will lose his or her saddha. I will never go to that temple, never donate to that temple. I will go after the good monks. And then you go to that place, and then the same thing will happen in that place too. Right? There are no perfect places. Rather, we understand what's happening. We should never destroy our saddha at the expense of anybody's issues. And number 5, why did the Buddha predict future moral decline in the Saṅgha? Because anicca. We discussed that. Can I offer to just one monk and still gain Saṅgha merit? Yes, because you're offering to many Saṅgha members. All right, I think we will now give the chance for others to ask any question if you have. Please raise your virtual hand, ask any question about today's topic.
One month.
Yes, Melly, please go ahead.
Bante, can I ask, when you say entire Sangha, does it mean that it's the Sangha that's existing now? Or do we contemplate that Sangha from the time of the Buddha until now? That's what I do.
When we say
Offering to all the Sangha or the 3 periods of time, the past, present, and future.
Okay, when we say entire Saṅgha, what the Buddha meant was Sanghas that were present during the Buddha's time, Sanghas who are present now, Sanghas who will become future Sanghas. You have to include these 3 categories, 3 types of Sangha members, 3 times of Sangha members into entire Sangha thing. Now then you will be thinking, now I'm giving food, but Arahants have passed away. Right? Now you are giving food, Arahant have passed away. How to give Dāna? Then why are you giving to the temple and offering candles to the Buddha? Is the Buddha living anymore? Huh? Why are you doing Buddha Puja to the Buddha statue in the Vihara? You know Buddha is not receiving, but this is your respect for the Buddha. Right? Your respect for the Buddha. So that's why when you give a Dāna, you are giving Dāna to all the Arahants. I think about them, those Arahants, Sangha members now, Sangha members in the future. So entire Sangha includes Sangha members from the 3 types.
Sangha member from the 3 types.
And then Joshua is.
Yeah, Bante, Bante, just
Thank you,
a follow-up.
Bante.
So in other words, what Bante mean the Saṅgha now is will include the three traditions as well, the Theravada, the Mahayana, and Vajrayana, is it?
No, I don't take that way because there are more Sangha members who are not part of those 3. There are, there are many Sangha, that's why it's very complicated nowadays. But the thing is that, I mean, when we understand Sangha members, we only know these Theravada, Mahayana, Vajrayana traditions. But there are, if you go to Indonesia, they have Buddhayana, right? Indonesian Sangha members are very different from that. They have their own ways. If you go to Korea, they have something called Won Buddhism. W-O-N, Won Buddhism. That's a different one. They are not going to be a part of Mahayana or Vajrayana. So I think when we say Sangha means here, anyone who has formally received the Samanera ordination and Upasampada higher ordination. I don't know if this is going to be relevant to all these new Sangha members, whether they are going through that or not. But if any Sangha member has gone through that, yes.
Okay. Understand. Thank you, Bante.
Polly, you have another question?
Thank you, Bante. So, Bante, by this logic, can we say that we are able to visualize and mentally offer to the dual Sangha and the Buddha? Because even though Buddha is not physically present, so by visualizing, we can achieve the first highest level of Dāna. And
Yeah,
even
Dakkhiṇā.
better still, we even offer to the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. I mean, the Tibetan way is they really visualize and offer in a very big way. Yeah.
Now, when you look at the 7 Dāna Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā categories today in the Dakkhiṇāvibhaṅga Sutta, I mean, let us not imagine what we want to do. Let us only look at the sutta and what the sutta exactly teaches us at this point. Then we can talk about the imagined version. Now, the sutta clearly says that these 7 dhanas are very precise, and the first dhana is only possible when the Buddha is alive, because the Buddha uses a Pali word called parinibbute in the second dhana. Okay? Now, when the Buddha says parinibbute, he is already gone. That means the first dana must be able to be done only when he's
Around.
around and
He's
alive.
alive. Yeah, he's
That is
alive.
a clear indication. Okay. So it's very clear. The sutta says the first dana is only available when the Buddha is alive. But as I told you earlier, some of the Pali, later Pali works, even some senior Saṅgha members, even we don't know who sometimes compile those books. Sometimes the author is unknown sometimes. In some places, they are saying, maybe they are creating a certain defensive position. It is okay. Tittante nibbute chapi same chitte samam. If you have, regardless the Buddha is alive or not, if we have the same thought about the Buddha, we can still give the dana to the Buddha. But this is a little bit doubtful, because now let's say a devotee is to see the Buddha in real life, and devotee is imagining the Buddha for the Buddha who he is in her way, in his way, could be 2 different scenarios. Right? I mean, you will imagine the Buddha, who the Buddha is, the was. But when you really see the Buddha, it's a very different, complete different situation. So I could say, because we are not imagining about the suttas, we only look at what the sutta teaches us and look at it. So then definitely, first dana is not going to work for us at this point.
So
Because-
Bhante, that means even for Saṅgha, it should be only present and future, right? So by the same logic, then we can't offer to the past arahants.
No, we don't have that kind. It doesn't say Saṅgha has parinibbute. Now, when we say Saṅghas are now here, there will be future Saṅgha. And because now the problem here is that when you look at the 7 Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇās, this is the issue. The Buddha is not there. You can't do the first dana. But still, you can think about the Buddha and do the Buddha puja.
Okay.
You will create the good karma. There's no problem. Right? Still people can think about the Buddha and do dana for the Buddha. Right? But that is not the first Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. Now, in the Saṅgha's case, it's a different scenario, because when you give dana to Saṅgha members, some Saṅgha members were there before, some are now, some will come. The reason why you are asked to think like that is that perhaps the physical Saṅgha member you are giving dana might not be a good one. So when you are thinking like that, you are creating good karmas. Right? That is what the Buddha is asking. Actually, that is really relevant to the Kāsāvakantaka time. Okay? The Kāsāvakanta type of monks, when you are offering to them. Otherwise, other Saṅgha members are present, so you can think about them. I don't know whether you understood that. I mean, when I said to think about the past Saṅgha members, present and future, that is more relevant to someone who is giving dana to Kāsāvakanta people, monks. Okay? That is more relevant to the Kāsāvakanta monks. Actually, but even today we don't know the quality and the level of the Saṅgha members. We still go by that way.
Yalah.
Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
And future monk. Yes, this.
Okay. We got a question here, maybe until someone asks. These 2 lessons, dana to individual and Saṅgha, emphasize on the intention of the offer. donor and the receivers as secondary. But in another sutta it mentioned about the purification of the dana by. No, it is coming up. The next, not another sutta. It's the same sutta. That's what we are picking up in our next class. Purification. So, Bhante, how should we approach mentality dana, get reconciled? Well, purification is a different one. Now, we are still talking about the fruits, but sometimes you can even purify the dana. What do we mean by purify the dana? Can you elaborate that?
Purifier.
No. Now, sometimes we have a situation that one is not okay. Now, say, for instance, Dayaka is okay. The Dayaka is not having precept. Saṅgha member is okay. Other requirements are okay. But because Dayaka is not having precept, Dana is Dana pure or impure? Dana is not going to be pure at that point. But that devotee can purify the dana if the devotee can get certain other things fixed. That is a different level of the dana. Let us leave that part for the next the day. But at this point, we are talking how to give a Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. We are not talking the purification. We are just looking at the basic requirements and how to give it. All right, any other questions about today?
Hi, Bante. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I would like to ask Bante. Recently, I have a friend who actually informed me there is this bogus monk, Bante, who have many wives and children, and also drove very expensive car. So my question is, since she has been donating all these years, and of late she came to know about this, the merits that she have done for Dana, is it still meritorious for her, Bante? Thank you, Bante.
Okay, it's a very interesting case study that you brought up. She didn't know what was going on, right? But she gave the dana, kept giving the dana with a lot of good intentions. So definitely she is creating good karma. But sometimes when you offer to someone immoral, okay, I understood this is a personal dana, right? One of the personal danas that
Yes,
she mentioned.
Bante.
So
Yes.
if this was a personal dana, and that person was a human, of course a human, but immoral. At that point, what is going to be applicable is that 1,000 life theory, right? The things that she offered. If she had done with good intention, Saṅgha, she's creating more good karma. But if she hadn't done that way, she's only getting good karmas for 1,000 lives. That's why it's very important to give by thinking about the Saṅgha members. Even to one Saṅgha member, it's better to do that way. Otherwise, if something like that happens, she's not happy and she's worrying about what she did. Even the dana can become a regret after that, right? Isn't it, Jenny? Now
Yes.
you are also asking, is it a worry for her, right?
Yes, Bante.
Giving dana and worrying is not creating any good karma. You are even losing the good karma you create. That's why it's very important to fix the mind first before the dana. Know these Dakkhiṇāvibhaṅga Sutta's teachings. So, because sometimes even a good person can be a bad person. Not even this particular case, right? Sometimes a very good person can be a bad person. Who knows? Can we stop that? Sometimes we cannot stop. So then, how many people will worry like your friend, Jenny? Many people will worry like your friend. Because
Yeah,
they cannot
she's
stop.
worried.
They cannot
After she
stop.
got to,
Yes, they cannot
after she,
stop
yeah,
other people becoming changed. That's why I'm telling you, doesn't matter. You keep doing good things, right? If things are not really going well from outside, you have to change the mind. change the physical things, but otherwise keep doing good karmas in a way that you are offering to all the Sangha members. So in case something happens, you are safe. Otherwise,
Noted, Bante. Thank you.
regrets will even destroy what you already have.
Thank you, Bante.
Okay. Any other questions about Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā today? Okay, I think there are no questions. So I want to encourage you to look at again what are the 14 personal Dakkhiṇā and also what are the 7 Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā. Okay, so learn again, read again these 14 and 7, and also you look at what kind of Dakkhiṇā you have been doing so far, and how to give Dāna even to someone that you don't know very well. It can be immoral, it's okay. Because the Buddha says, even you offer to Kāsāvakanta, right? It is okay. Jenny, the Kāsāvakantaka might be worse than that particular monk, okay?
Yes, Bante, thank you.
That Kāsāvakanta might be worse than that particular one that your friend went through. So, what to do? We just doing good things. Sometimes we don't have a lot of choices to do Dāna things, right? You only go to the vihara nearby, something like that. So you just do them with good intention. If you hear something, you have to understand that I offered, yes, I don't know about this thing, but my deep bottom in my heart, it was about Sangha members, good Sangha members that I know, starting from Venerable Sariputta, Moggallana, and all these Sangha members, and now and future. All right, so then we will discuss the purification of Dāna, Dakkhiṇā, next class. Now, in that class, what is happening is that sometimes your personal Dāna can become, corrupted because of issues, just like how you mentioned here. Sometimes Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā also can be going through issues. That's when the Buddha teaches us, no problem. You can purify, fix those certain problems by doing certain things. That's what we understand by Dakkhiṇā can also be purified. That will be our next lesson. All right, so may all the good karmas today we be making by learning about 7 types of Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā be transferred to all departed ones who passed away in the name of all of us. May they be well and happy. May they attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idam me ñātinang hūtu sukitā huntu ñātayo. Idam me ñātinang hūtu sukitā huntu ñātayo. Idam me ñātinang hūtu sukitā huntu ñātayo. Next, Devanaga Mahindika. May Devanaga Mahindika receive all these good karmas. May they be well and happy. May they protect and bless all of us for good health, quality of life, prosperity, safety, and happiness. May Devanaga Mahindika also attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Ittavatacha amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabbasang patti siddhya. Ittavatacha amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabbasang patti siddhya. Ittavatacha amhehi sambatang punya sampadang sabbe satta anumodantu sabbasang patti siddhya. Akasatta cha bhummatta devanaga mahittika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkhantu sasanam. Akasatta cha bhummatta devanaga mahittika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkhantu desanam. Akasatta cha bhummatta devanaga mahindika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkhantu mam parang. Chirang Rakhang Tutram Sadati. Next is our Dhamma wish. Our Dhamma wish is always to be with Kalyana Mitras. At the same time, may we also be Kalyana Mitras to as many sentient beings as we make in our samsaric life till we attain Nibbana. Imina Punya Kammena Mami Bala Samagamu Satan Samagamu Hutu Yavanibbana Patya. Finally, may all the good karmas we making today by learning 7 Saṅghagata Dakkhiṇā, in contrast to 14 personal 14 personal Dakkhiṇā, which we discussed last week. May all these good karmas be supportive and helpful for all of us to attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Abhivadana Siddhissa Niccang Vaddhapachāino Chattaro Dhamma Vaddhante Ayuvano Sukhang Balang Ayurarogya Sampatti Saṅgha Sampatti Me Vacha Ato Nibbana Sampatti Iminati Samiccatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With those blessings, wishing you a pleasant good night till we see again. May I know from Sister Aliana any information that you want to share at this point about Vihara activities or anything?
Yes, Dante. We were having this Vesak Day procession on the 29th May from 5:30 p.m. till 11 p.m. Everyone is welcome to join in, where we will have some float procession around the vihara, and then there will be chief referent will be the person the main to do the opening.
Okay, good. So maybe we can say Vesak is coming, right? Happy Vesak to everybody. I mean, I think we don't see before Vesak again. We are meeting on June 5th, just before our lunch fellowship on 6th. So happy Vesak to everyone. So stay safe. Respect the Buddha, Dhamma, Saṅgha on this day. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you, Bante.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Bye-bye.